Hello, my name is Michael Takanaka, ID 400959117. This is for the Comp 476 GCO, the video for it at least. I'm going to be going through the type of game I'm trying to implement and all the features that are going to be with it. First of all, this is a arcade style shooter. Stars as you star as the main character named Wonk. Your goal is to rescue your cat from an angry farmer. It's a pretty basic storyline as far as that goes. It's the same as like a typical Mario, like save the princess kind of thing. Um, I wanted to go with this animal style kind of game because I thought it was like a really cute and supported type of game. So Wonk is actually a pilot, and she pilots an airplane that she's going to use to save her cat Gizmo. The angry farmer is one of the final bosses. Well, it is the final boss of the game. In the game, you'll encounter basic enemies, and every now and then you'll get a mini boss. Uh, so, so part of the features that I got from this game right now, we got the ability to shoot. So the atomic parameters of that would be like frequency, how fast you can shoot, and how powerful the shots are, and in which direction or multiple. I mean, like they go in one direction or multiple directions. Those would be upgraded using EXP that you get from killing basic enemies and mini bosses. I've also had a feature where every fourth shot, this is from the dynamic systems by the way, every fourth shot would shoot a bomb instead of a bullet and would destroy all the enemies within a certain radius. And you get all the EXP from that too, as just another feature of the game. Not sure if every fourth shot is too many or just have like a better cooldown for that. Um, as far as the tease, learn, and practice master goes, there's a dash mechanic that'll let the player dodge certain bullets, and then it'll be a cooldown, so you can only use it every now and then. So how it would start is they'd be introduced to the feature itself, then they would practice against uh, like the basic and minor enemies before they face the final boss, and then they'll have to sort of do the best they can and utilize the dash mechanic as best as they can to dodge the final boss, which as you can see would shoot in multiple directions and have a bunch of abilities, which would build up to that moment. So you would encounter each small individual ability from each mini boss, and then it would thus combine into one big boss at the very end. But you're gonna have at that point a lot of upgrades from all the XP you get. So that's that variety matrix. Variety matrix. Spell combinations wrong. Oh, I gotta save it. Okay, so in the variety matrix, there is the dash mechanic, being able to evade enemy fire. Well, you evade, you aim, and you shoot are some of the basic ones. The three combinations that I put at least. So evading the enemy, you could use a dash to evade an enemy's fire, um, or you could also use it to aim at an enemy to try and kill them faster. And the shooting upgrades themselves, having being able to shoot in multiple directions at a higher frequency and cause more damage, is utilizing three of the game features. So motivation strategy wise, the rewards that you get from killing the basic and minor bosses would be EXP that you can use towards getting upgrades for your ship, your airplane. There, that's Wonk. And yeah, I mean, obviously the main objective is to regain the cat, but like the main boss has the cat, so once you can only really get the cat once you get to the final boss. I'll say cat, but his name is Gizmo. As far as the level design chart goes, we got the three sort of main mechanics, not mechanics exactly, but the gun variety, the enemy varieties, and the dash mechanic. So obviously the dash and gun mechanic are two of the biggest things, or the only things used by the player. They're going to have to upgrade and utilize those based on the frequency and, well, the frequency for the dash. So basically the cooldown on both the gun and the dash. For the gun itself, though, you also have the increased damage and multiple shooting in multiple directions through the gun. Well, through the EXP you gain from killing enemies. Again, you could buy those upgrades, and the enemies would increase. I put the enemies as varieties because they're gonna increase in difficulty. They're gonna either gain more health, more damage, or more speed, depending on how it goes. Well, it's gonna. I mean, as the levels increase, the difficulty increases to adapt to the player's uh, skill level. So that's that, and it's gonna be the prototype. I don't know if I should say why I chose this exactly, but I'll put this briefly. I mean, I think I talked about everything already. Um, I like the aesthetic of it. It's gonna be like a pixel art type of game. Um, this was originally designed. The idea I got from one of my friends actually, because one of her nicknames was I don't know if she misspelt it once when we were talking, but she said her nickname was like Wonk, and it sounded like a good video game name. So I decided to make a video game based on that because she's in aerospace and her cat is actually Gizmo. So she has to go rescue the cat from the farmer. Why the farmer? Because this was originally taken from an idea I had for another game where I was going to have uh, a farmer's daughter just try to rescue a duck, and then this is the farmer's daughter's father. I don't know. No, no. This is the, yeah. So the main character of the next game would be this guy's daughter, but right now he's also the enemy. So it was originally sort of a prequel, but I like this idea pretty well. I think it's a fun aesthetic. The shooting, I would okay, as far as aesthetic goes, the shooting would have to do something with, as far as the enemies go, would have to do something with the farm. So you can see different animals here. We got the sheep, chicken, cow, and each level you would encounter like a cow enemy would shoot milk, uh, chicken enemy obviously shoot eggs, sheep enemy could shoot wool, could slow you down, that type of stuff. And yeah, and then at the end it would combine to be like all three at once. It would be like the milk, the eggs, and the cotton, the wool. So that's that. Thank you for listening. I'll just say my name, Michael Takanaka, again. ID 4009591. That is all. Thank you very much for this course. As you can see, the date is it's pretty much the end of the semester, but this course is a lot of fun, and definitely learned a lot from it that I'll be able to take into future stuff. So yeah, thank you very much for listening, and have a great day, and have a great summer.